Post-game here following the Tornadoes Chargers game here in Launceston, round one. Dwain Davie got the win, but it was a hard-fought win.
Yeah, absolutely. Launceston, to their credit, came out ready to roll and really gave us a punch in the mouth earlier in the game. And there were some, I guess for us, a bit of a soul-searching moment at half-time in terms of the direction that we wanted to take and where our season was headed, based on the performance in that first half. But to the girls' credit, they really adjusted and came out with the right mindset in the second half. And our defence in the second half was much better and where it needs to be, and that ultimately won us the game.
On top of that defence there, as you mentioned, a lot of pressure, a lot more physicality to that as well. Seemed to play a bit more of a, for lack of a better term, almost like a softer brand of basketball in that first half. Really came out with physicality and aggression in the second half. What was that message at half-time?
Yeah, well, it's simply play the way that we've been, preparing to play. And we just didn't bring that in the first half. I think the situation maybe got to us a little bit at the start of the game, and obviously it's a new group, so people are still finding their way and finding their roles, and that's going to continue to evolve over the next couple of weeks. But the message at half-time was simply, let's just play the way that we should, we want to play and the way that we've been training to play. And to their credit, they did that in the second half, and it really turned the tide.
Second half, there was clearly the aggression defensively, but offensively as well. Players really wanting to seek that contact when it was there, really wanting to fill their defender. Some really good high post, low post action there, really good looks in the corner. Obviously, the aim was to really bruise it on, but to get those really clean looks as well, rather than always fighting through contact, has to be a bonus.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the way we train and the way we prepared for the season, is we want to play that physical style at both ends of the floor. And obviously, like you said, create those open shots through that physicality. So we started to do that, and obviously, as the game wears on, obviously our size advantage came to the fore, and Kayla and Zoe did a great job in the paint, really giving us a target and some scoring options down there.
Talking of Kayla and Zoe, Kayla very, very vocal heading into half-time. Great to have Zoe in to the side. What sort of, last year really struggled to sort of get that balance and relief there for Kayla as a big. What does it mean now to have Zoe in, who's able to play a very similar, identical role and really, give Kayla a bit of a spell as well? Yeah,
it's huge. We, as I said, didn't really have the support for Kayla consistently last year. So having Zoe here now sort of fills that need for us, and she's a player to be reckoned with in her own right. So I thought she did a great job first up tonight, and I'm expecting big things from her as the season rolls on.
Sierra getting some nice looks early. Obviously, shots aren't dropping early. But yeah, some really nice looks there. What does it mean to have a quality guard like her around such a young group who themselves are in this fourth year journey of really redeveloping the culture and the brand of the club?
Oh, it's huge. She showed tonight that even though the shots weren't dropping, she's able to get to those spots and get those shots off and create stuff for us. And yeah, we're not going to judge her too hardly on the field goal percentage. She's only been here, I think, under 30 hours. She'll get some shots up during the week and get used to the ball and all that sort of stuff, and I'm sure they'll start dropping for us soon. But just being a threat, I guess, is the big thing for us, and it opens up the game for everybody else. So we're hoping to see more of that.
Speak about road trips being hard. It's always hard doing the road trip interstate. Essentially, you're travelling up the highway 3-4 hours crammed up going home tonight. On the back of that, you've got a double header next week. Really good litmus test opening up for these girls in their first 3 games.
Yeah, definitely. We worked out today that it's the first time we've been 1-0 in, I think, over 5 years. So that's a pretty special start for us in terms of the direction that we want to head, and I guess a real sign of the progression that the group's made. And then, looking forward to what will probably be still 2 tough games next week. This week will be about, continuing that momentum and showing our home fans now, I guess, the progress that we've made over the summer and the direction that we think we're going to head.
You got that split, obviously, at the netball centre, but also the split out in Sorell. How important is it now, not only to be playing 3 different venues, 3 different games, but exposing the home fans in the broader Hobart community as well?
Yeah, it's huge. We love the Sorell setup down there, and obviously our home is at Newtown, and that's a special place for us to play. But Sorell is a high quality facility, and the fans have really treated us well down there. So we're hoping to see lots of them there next week, and hopefully they can see 2 wins as well.
High quality win on the road. Best of luck next week, Dwayne.
Thank you.